Hello all, and welcome to tonight's beer review, which I am dubbing the I'm finally getting on the upload train review. So I've uploaded 3 videos so far. I know it's not much, but I figured I can do one video a night while I shower, brush my teeth, and get ready for bed. Which kind of goes to show you how slow my upload times are, really. Even the short videos take about 10 to 15 minutes to upload. And also, too, just my family members, who are probably my biggest audience, tell me, they prefer it. I keep it to about one a day so they can watch it. Dumping it in clumps is not friendly. And, of course, even the viewers say that much more impolitely, as I mentioned before. But anyways, what are we reviewing tonight? We will be reviewing a Kona Brewing. So this is their seasonal for the summer. And it's summer appropriate, I guess. Pineapple Pilsner. So a German Pilsner brewed with pineapple. Your mileage may vary here, folks. So this is 5.9 ABV. This is a limited release. And I guess, Kona's just really trying to make their name as like the I think they're craft anyway, for what it's worth. Craft is kind of becoming an empty term nowadays, with so many actual craft brewers releasing hard seltzers, which I find just abysmal, and so many partially corporate owned ones, releasing great beers. Not this particular beer, as we'll get to, but, I still think Lagunitas makes great beers. I don't care who owns them. Same with Anchor Steam. Come back, Anchor Steam. Come back to Hawaii. Come back, Anchor Brewing. Come back to Hawaii. I beg of you. I've tried contacting your social medias. You guys gotta go and fix that. You guys don't respond to your social media. I'm willing to do anything to get you guys to come back to Hawaii. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's just get straight to this beer. So why do I sound so dubious about it? Well, because a Pilsner is not a style that I associate with fruity flavors and scents. It's something that, to me, exemplifies cleanness in beer, cleanness in flavor. It's very much a quintessence of beer when I think of a Pilsner style. So, nice clear golden yellow with a fizzy to frothy, white to off-white head. It smells of whetstone and pineapple. Like literally somebody took like a whetstone and cut up a pineapple on it. Pineapple kind of overwhelms the florals of the hops. And it makes it smell very sweet. So the malts are kind of obscured by it, to say the least. Onto the palate. Despite the predominance of pineapple in the nose, it's very much a Pilsner on the palate. Down to the more or less clean finish, with the exception of a ghost of pineapple. And it's not overly pleasant. It kind of tastes like you cut up some pineapple and you left it in the fridge for about 2 to 3 weeks and it fermented. It kind of got like it's clean finish except for this ghost of fermented pineapple. Front, crisp, sharp carbonation bite. Crackery malts. Bitter old world hops that show up in the mid to finish, but finishes clean in the long finish, as if I as I've already mentioned. But throughout the front, mids to the finish, there is this ghost of pineapple. Not predominant while the beer is in your mouth, but after it kind of just lingers there and hangs around. Kind of an unwanted ghost, in my opinion. You know, and the addition of the pineapple really just comes across as the main flaw in what is otherwise a pretty decent pilsner. It's got all like the things I'm looking for in a pilsner: a sharp bitterness that doesn't persist, a dryness, a good bite, refreshingness. It's just this sort of odd note of pineapple hanging around. It's like, and it just kind of amazes me, because I actually think that the base lager for this is better than their longboard lager, which I find kind of cloying and overly sweet. This one is dry. It is really to style as a German Pilsner, sans the pineapple. The entire reason of this beer is what makes this beer go from what would be a pretty good beer to one that's like, if you get what I mean. My dad was right. It's like when I'm kind of roasting a beer a little bit, words come easier to me than when I'm enjoying a beer. And someone else once mentioned, I think my brother-in-law, is like, you should just go and review things you hate because you get so much more energetic and worked up about that than things you like. But it's like, why would I want to go and do things, force myself once a week to go and drink something I know I'm not going to like? As it warms up, the pineapple is just getting, it's expanding. It's starting to expand more in the finish, creeping into the mids and into the long finish much more. So it's just getting more and more disappointing as I'm going on. So I'm just kind of going to tank the rest of this because I don't believe in drain pouring something that I can actually get down. I mean, I understand and yet I don't understand. I mean, the people who work there are obviously skilled brewers. I think anyone who has national distribution is a skilled brewer. And they made a great pilsner, and then they put something that just totally doesn't fit inside of it, and just clashes ultimately. And the funny thing is like I could see this really working for like a Kolsch, something that has a lot more of a fruit profile to the mids. I mean, it could definitely work, but something where the hops, where the dryness is like this, and where the hopping is a bit more bitter and sharp, it just doesn't work. I guess they use a pilsner because everyone knows what a pilsner is, but only us beer nerds know what a Kolsch is. Well, I've been roasting this for about 10 minutes. Pineapple Pilsner. I mean, if you like pineapple, give it a shot, maybe. I mean, I think there's better pineapple beers out there, even just in Hawaii, much less the rest of the world. But go and see what it's like when you add a fruit adjunct to a Pilsner. I mean, it's not undrinkable. I'm pounding it. One, because I'm thirsty after eating a pizza. And two, it's not like, spit out bad like some things I've drank. Excuse me. It's just, it's just an, it's just, it's just a missed beat. I'd say. So that's your beer review for tonight, folks. Cheers.